happy spring, because this week I am so happy. It's so spring. It's so warm. It's gonna be 67 today in Michigan, and even this past weekend it just felt like, oh wow, it's actually spring now. So I figured I would just film this whole week because it's leading up to Easter. I have lots of fun things to do this week, but it's also a very calm, chill week. But I want to get outside, want to work on the yard. I got some seeds. These ones I actually can plant. Probably need to plant them like this week. And then these ones need to wait until a couple weeks. There's just so many fun things. It's so beautiful out. The sun is shining right now. So it's Monday morning at literally 8 o'clock on the dot. And I need to do some work today. I need to do laundry, which is already going. We were really behind on laundry. And I need to kind of clean up the house a little bit, but just do some like spring cleaning, like tidying things, organizing a little bit. I want to walk on the walking pad. I want to lift. I want to go work outside. And I have to go take my passport photo today and do my passport stuff at the post office. And the post office in our town is only like a 20-minute walk from our house. My appointment's at 11, so I'm like, I should just walk. That'd be so nice. So I think I'm gonna walk to the appointment. I have to do a ton of Easter prep this week for our cafe. If you are new to any of my videos, my husband and I own a cafe that is actually in our church that we go to, and we're really involved in our church. Our parents, like my in-laws, work there, my brother works there, my mom used to work there, a bunch of our friends work there and go there. We met there, so we actually run and like operate a cafe out of a like full commercial kitchen in our church. It's called Camaraderie. I don't think I've actually said that before on the not the podcast. I have a podcast with my brother on the vlog, but yeah, it's called Camaraderie. We are prepping to be open for Easter, of course, and if you know church and all that stuff, Easter Sunday is like so big, and so many people go to church on Easter that like don't usually go, so it's just such a busy Sunday. Oh, can you hear my dryer or my washer? It's very loud. So it'll chill out in a second, or it'll get more intense and then it'll chill out. Anyway, there's going to be a lot of people on a Sunday, way more than normal, and so the cafe will get way more traffic than normal. So I need to make like double, triple the amount of things that we normally make. We started our spring menu actually yesterday, and we have like lavender lemon scones. Those were a hit. People loved those. Then we have Paris tea cookies. We're doing a chocolate Cadbury egg cookie specifically for Easter. We have croissants, bagels, blueberry muffins. We have all of our like drinks. We make breakfast sandwiches. So I just need to make sure and lock in that we are fully ready for all of Easter. We also are just now starting to make our own cold brew, and so we have to do that this week, make sure there's enough of that. Big undertaking. I'm very excited. But yeah, we're just gonna do a spring video. It's felt like spring, chilled after church. It was very nice. It's felt like spring. I got my hair done this past week, so everything just feels like fresh, new. It's actually warm out, so we're gonna have a very just beautiful, it's finally spring in Michigan week, and see what that entails. Hopefully you enjoy the video. I'm trying to put more of my like actual personality into these, and at the same time deal with the fact that I don't like strangers or people I know watching this and then telling me about it, because it feels like, wait, that's so weird. Because in my head, I make it, yeah, and it's cool, but like no one's actually seeing it, even though I know people are. And then someone mentions something to me about it, and I'm like, wait. Internally, my brain's like, ugh, weird. But at the same time, I don't want to be like AI and have no personality. So it's a strange balance I'm trying to find. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how you end up perceiving me based on what I put in these videos. I need to rip these out and make our plan for the week and our meal for the week, but we actually already went grocery shopping yesterday. I just switched our laundry already. I only have 2 loads, so that means both loads are now going, which means I'm on track to get done with my laundry before like 10 a.m. That feels pretty good. My breakfast is leftover brunch waffles and potato hash, complete with peanut butter, strawberries, and brown sugar. In the time that my tea brewed, I vacuumed our whole main floor, and that feels very good. I have about 15 minutes before I need to leave to go walk to the post office, so I'm gonna drink some tea. I probably won't finish it before then. I need to get dressed, and I just decided I'm gonna do a task that I have been probably thinking of doing for 6 months. There is a need for scissors. I have rugs from Costco that have a little plastic tag on them, and I have vacuumed them hundreds of times. And every single time I go, oh, I need to cut that little tag off. And then every time I think it, I forget within 10 seconds and never do it. And I just saw it. And now that I'm vlogging, it's all basically like, oh, I can do that. And also it's like holding me accountable for the fact that I need to do that. So let's go cut the little tiny plastic tag, like one of those like T-shaped ones, off my rug. It's gonna take 0.2 seconds, and I've thought about it for probably many minutes combined over the last 6 months. You see that guy? Let me show you. There. 6 months of work. Okay, well, now that I don't have to do anything else for 6 months, let's go get ready to go to the post office. I guess this spring vlog is sort of like me also getting a bunch of things done that I haven't wanted to do. Not that I just have actively been thinking about how badly I don't want to cut that little tag off the rug, but sometimes I'm bad at like doing really easy things like going to the post office to get my passport photo. It took me a long time to even like actually change my name legally after we got married. We got married over 6 months ago, and I think I'm getting my new license in the mail today. And I changed my social security like at the very beginning of March. And so it's like, I should have done that so long ago, but also it was like, oh, you need to wait a certain amount of time after your wedding. Then you have to order marriage certificates. The list of things that were stopping me really does stop there, but I still procrastinated. I now legally am Jessica Bohan. If you didn't know that, my full name is Jessica. Basically, nobody calls me that though. But Jessica Alexis Bohan, here I am. And yeah, so I guess this vlog is me doing little things I don't want to do. I'm also going to do yard work today, although like I do want to do that. I'm so excited for that. I really need to do the front yard, which is the thing that I have not done since we moved into our house. So it's like things I've been putting off. Not necessarily things I don't want to do, but things I've been putting off. Let's not put off getting dressed to go to the post office so that we are not late. Also, oh, my laundry just ended. I said the laundry's gonna be done by 10 a.m. It's 10:25. I still have another load that has to go into the dryer. I forgot how long it takes to dry clothes, and washing takes like no time at all. Welcome to my closet. I have a tiny little haul of stuff from Abercrombie that I got that I'm going to show you guys real quick because that's always fun, and it's all stuff that I'm so excited about. I already wore it to the things. The wedding that I'm going to, that I tried on an Abercrombie dress from the last episode vlog, and it was not a good dress. I got a different dress, and it is a success. A success. I already own this black Abercrombie dress, and I wear it all the time, especially to weddings when I film. It's so cute, and it fits me great. They happen to have this color of it, exact same dress, on sale for like $35. So I got that because I was like, I know it already fits me. I know I love how it sits on my body. It's blue. It's not white. It's not like a bad color. I knew I was going to like the pattern, and it was only $35. So we successfully found a dress for a wedding in April. I got these fun jeans. They are the low-rise ultra loose linen blend denim in this like striped pattern, and they have this little belt. They're very cute. Honestly, I'm almost debating wearing those today. I wore those pants with this top yesterday with a little cardigan over it. This like bra-free white tank top. Those are the best. Honestly, I love those. And then I got one other thing. Technically, two other things. I got this pajama set because I think it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Blue and yellow polka dots, and it's 100% cotton. It was all very inexpensive relative to Abercrombie because someone I follow had a code and everything was 20 to 40% off, and I had a $10 reward, and that dress was only $35 to begin with. So like everything was very much on sale. But how cute are those? And they have like the little blue trim. Anyway, I'm very excited about all my little stuff. That's like my most successful haul I feel like I've had in a while, where like everything was amazing. I put my tea in to go mug and got my marriage certificate and passport application and my old passport, and we're off. Looks like fall. Well guys, I learned a lesson that I like low-key got scammed but not really got scammed by having a website fill out my passport info for over $100 when it's the exact same thing that the post office does. You still have to pay for the passport. So that was kind of funny, and it's not like it's technically a scam, so like I can't really dispute it either. So I felt kind of funny about that, but the very kind man at the post office told me about it, and he was like, yeah, it's really common, it happens to people all the time, yada yada. Like, here's the only website you should do it through. And I was like, oh, awesome. So it's fine, but yikes. But I got my passport sent in, got my photo, so I'm on the way home. Also, jacket was maybe a mistake because it's like actually warm right now. I'm like sweating. There I am. I love walking around our neighborhood because we literally have the cutest houses, and it makes me want to make our front and backyard adorable. Here's my lunch, leftover, and a little sandwich. I feel like having a sandwich is such a spring summer thing. And these chips, because I like the Late July brand a lot and I want to try them. And Mexican street corn sounded really good. I got my driver's license back. I just wanted to show you the picture. Probably the best like passport license photo I've ever had. And now we try chips. I call these H Doritos. My brother and I call them that. And my husband. Wow. That like actually does taste like street corn. That's really good. I would recommend. Give myself a mustache. Oh. All kinds of dirty. Oui, oui. I know you couldn't hear it, but that was to the beat of the song. I'm doing some editing, sitting here, drinking my Zia, and my front door is open with the screen, and my windows are open, and I'm so happy. How are they the same people? Like, am I a chameleon? It looks like I died, and this is like my funeral photo, the way that I'm like blown into the background. It's afternoon snack o'clock. Me and this one squirrel have beef because there are so many squirrels in our town that literally you can legally shoot them if they're disrupting or causing damage to your property, because in our town there's just so many squirrels. Our garbage is exposed. I always try and keep the lid on, but it doesn't like fit well, so the squirrels get into it if we don't put the lid on, and usually they're never able to get into the lid even though it doesn't fit very well. This one squirrel just did it. I went out there, he's got food from our garbage in his mouth, looks at me. I got literally 2 feet away from that squirrel, put the lid back on, he runs off. I can see him come back, so I just put a brick on top of the lid to hopefully make it so he can't get it off. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. If he can do it, I'm honestly impressed, but also pissed. Because, like, just leave our garbage alone. He tried to go underneath, but he can't get it up because the brick is there. So I think it worked. I don't think he's strong enough. I'm outside. It's so nice out. And I think I'm gonna try to plant some seeds. And Caden's home, and he's taking care of the leaves in the front. All right, I tore everything out. I dug all my little holes. Ooh, there's a big creepy spider right there. Go away. I realized I don't own a watering can, so I need to get a watering can, but I was getting bit up out there. There's already mosquitoes. It's March 30th, and there's already mosquitoes, and it's been warm for one day. They don't quit. They don't take any time off. Yeah, Toy Story clouds. Basically, we just have to let the ground beef cook, put a salad kit together. We have this smash burger style chopped salad kit, and barbecue sauce, pickles, cheddar cheese, rice. Then we just put it all together in a bowl. I think my husband just joined a surf rock band with Sissy something year old man. Possibly more on that later, I don't know. Dinner is all ready, but my husband's still working on some yard stuff and actually talking with our neighbor. So while he's doing that, I think I'm going to, well, I'm in the middle of putting laundry away, but in the middle of putting laundry away, I was like, I think there's a lot of stuff I can start to put away for the winter. I'm not going to get ahead of myself because it's Michigan, so like, I still will wear hoodies, sweatshirts, jeans, and stuff for a while. Long sleeve, long pant, pajamas, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. I think I can probably put away, and I can probably pare down like the amount of sweaters and any of the heavier ones. So I think I'm gonna do that for a while and just try and organize, because some of my drawers are very full, and my closet just probably could use a little organization. Finished that task. It is probably time for dinner. Also, it started raining, so I need to go close up all the windows. Good morning, everybody. I just did my makeup and took my hair out of a braid. It's a little funky today, but that's okay. I'm drinking my tea, and I got my little shorts and t-shirt on to go walk on the walking pad. I have kind of a lot of editing work to do today for my job, so probably I won't vlog a ton just because I need to do that, but it's really pretty out again today, so at some point I need to go sit outside or something and check on my flowers that I planted. There's really nothing to check on other than look at them and admire the dirt. I'm gonna make some soup tonight, probably our last soup of the season. before it's like all summery, springy foods. And then we'll see. Welcome to a little series I like to call Help Me Pick Out My Outfit, except for your input probably won't be considered because you might not see this video in enough time for me to consider it. Unless, well, actually, this is being posted before Easter. So I could consider your opinion, especially if you are somebody that knows me personally. You should actually send me a text and tell me your thoughts. If you don't know me personally, comment which one you think I should wear. I need to pick out my outfit for Easter. Do I need to do this right now? No, but it's fun. My husband and I've said this so many times in so many other vlogs. My husband and I run and own a cafe in our church. Easter is going to be insanely busy and I'm going to be running around, but I still want to wear a dress. I wear like skirts and stuff in the cafe all the time. I've never had a problem with it. So I'll show you guys my options. I really have two options. Here's option one. I just got this. I have not worn it yet. It's from errands. I will put it on, but it's like that. It does not have pockets. This feels pretty secure, but also I haven't like run around in it, so I'm not sure. And also, do we think that no sleeves is inappropriate for church? I don't really care, and I don't really think so, but I guess you can tell me your opinion. I might consider it. My other option is this gorgeous dress from Abercrombie that is so cute and so beautiful. It's just kind of long, but it has pockets. I will also put this one on and you guys can let me know your thoughts. I also, with both of these, probably would bring some sort of cardigan. And honestly, with both of these also, I would probably be wearing some version of sneaker. So let me put it on and we can kind of assess. Option number one. I don't really have a good place in my room where I can show you like the full thing. Strapless and strap waist, and it's cute and it's flowy and it's very comfy. It goes actually probably to a similar spot that the other one goes lengthwise. Here's, obviously I'm wearing high socks. Here's the length on this one. What do we think? And number two. They're both so cute. That's why I'm having a really hard time deciding. So I'm legitimately looking for some actual opinions. It does have pockets, which is nice. How much I'll actually use them on Easter, I don't know, because I'm literally gonna be like making a drink, baking something, putting it out, getting somebody's order out, yada yada yada. So yeah, but it's so cute and it just fits like perfectly. It's nice and springy. It's light. That one's a little more like flowy light. This one's a little bit more like thin, stiff light. Does that make sense? I'll show you guys the length on this one as well. And it's just, I don't know if you could see it, but it's just like white with light blue stripes and it has like the little detail. Here's the length. So it hits like right about where my high socks hit. Obviously, I'm gonna have to be on my feet. So both of these are gonna be some sort of like cool girl that wears dresses with sneakers sort of vibe, because that's just a necessity. But what do we think? I feel like this one might be a little more difficult to like make look normal with sneakers. The other one is like slightly more casual, but it's also probably not as just like comfortable for running around. And this feels a little more like formal. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I got some work stuff done for my editing job. And then I've probably talked about this in other videos, but I also like film weddings very much just like on the side, just here and there. I've been starting to do it more recently, but I filmed one a couple weeks ago and I need to finish their full like final film. I usually get them to people within 6 weeks and their wedding was exactly 4 weeks ago, like 2 days ago. So I need to get that to them. I have a really, really busy next few weeks. Like the first, honestly, 3 weeks of April are going to be pretty busy. So I need to get that done. I have kind of like more long form, sort of almost like documentary video I need to edit. And that's needs to be done before the middle of April. And I've kind of been putting them off just because they're big projects to edit. And usually it's like, they will take me a solid amount of hours. And sometimes I get a little bit like, I almost get disappointed during editing because it's like not exactly how I pictured it in my head. But then I get done and I love it, and the people have always really, really loved it. So I need to just trust myself and do it. But sometimes just the idea of finishing something feels really daunting, at least with like video, when I know it's going to be a long project. Anyways, I need to go do that. Typically, I do my work for my like editing work job, like freelance work, in the afternoon because they're all 3 hours behind in California. And so I try to wait because then I'm on at the same time as all of them. So then when there's feedback or comments or meetings, I'm like more present. But today they had like a last minute thing they needed me to do. So I was just like, you know what, I need to just do it in the morning right away before I decide to procrastinate. And I purposely did that also so that I had to work on the wedding video the rest of the day. So we're gonna do that. I might like work on the wedding video and then have to return to like freelance editing later on. All that to say, the rest of this vlog might be slightly boring because I'm gonna have to be on my computer a lot. I am going to do this. I got this at Meijer the other day. I told Caden I would wait until he wasn't home to do it because stuff like this, like, super grosses him out. And I'm not probably gonna like really show anything. Maybe I will because like, well, but no, it's my feet. Isn't that like, maybe I shouldn't show my feet. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do this foot mask because my feet, it's just weird to talk about. I don't know. My feet have been so dry, just bad. Okay. And it's winter, it's Michigan. So in the spirit of like spring and new and fresh and all that, I'm gonna do this. But my hands are so dry, especially like working in the cafe, baking a lot. I have to wash my hands all the time. So they are like all winter long, they have been painfully dry. So cracked, so chapped, like bleeding all the time just because they're so dry. I have this to do. Also, I have a hand mask from Aquaphor. Maybe I should just double up and go all my extremities masked up. Is that the right word? Extremities? Anyway, POA, plan of action. The Disney vlog people that I watch that I love, Hannah, Marsh, and Alex, she always says POA and then tells the plan of action for their day at Disney. Also, oh my gosh, I have so many things I'm saying right now. Also, might be some Disney stuff happening later this year. So if you're a Disney fan, there's things I am like absolutely freaking out about for me personally. So maybe if you like Disney stuff, you should just like keep watching my vlogs because eventually it'll come back up. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'm going to make some tea. POA. I'm gonna make some tea. I'm going to pick out a Disney vlog. Actually, I'm already watching. I'm going to keep watching the Disney vlog while I drink my tea, do my hand mask, do my foot mask, and then once those are all done, probably like a half hour, I will start editing the wedding video. So let's go do that. Whoa, we're going to the jungle today for no longer than 30 minutes. Take care when walking on slippery surface whilst wearing the mask. That's a word I don't use very often, whilst. Whilst. It's like we say whilst, but should I be cutting this? Carefully separate. Oh, it's cold. And now for the hands. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer. It's been probably almost 45 minutes of me trying to figure out what songs I'm going to use in this video. And if you have ever edited a video, especially one like a wedding film, the process of picking music, I'm not joking, is the part that I feel like takes the longest. Because once you have the music, the edit's not difficult. But figuring out the music, and it's so like nuanced for a wedding film because every couple's so different, their wedding day felt so different. You pick up a vibe of like what kind of music they like, especially this couple we just filmed. They were awesome. We low-key like want to be friends with them. I try to take all that into consideration without being so obvious, and I want it to still feel like their wedding day, but I also want it to feel like a movie. It's difficult, but I finally found, I think, 3 songs I'm going to use just for their full wedding film. I already edited their teaser film. That's a separate song. And I have to edit their camcorder film, and that's going to be a separate song too. So I'm going to still have to find one more song. But for their full wedding film, I have 3 picked out that I'm using because it's going to be like 10 minutes. I have been in an editing black hole for about 3 hours. I am over halfway done with this wedding video. I'm really loving it so far. I changed the ending song into 2 songs, so now it has 4 songs, but it just felt way better and felt more them. And then I need to go back to editing some like freelance stuff. So I'm gonna take a break from the wedding video, but I'm probably only about 2 hours away from finishing this video, so I feel pretty good about that. Time to edit still, but something else. So there's not much for me to say to you. Just put some spray stuff, ointment stuff on, because guess who has like 7 mosquito bites from being outside yesterday for 10 minutes? Also, guess another thing. Guess who's having more tea? Who could it be? I don't know. It is very windy, but it feels so nice out now. The windows are open, and I am editing, and also using AI right now for work, which I'm always like, that's a double-edged sword because I hate it and it's very convenient. Look at all my beautiful soup ingredients, except for I literally cannot find the chicken broth, so, but a picture of health, except for the processed meat. Dinner is served. I'm scared.
Thank you.
I've broken out all my summer pajamas because it's actually kind of warm in our room, but made myself some tea. I'm gonna read my Kindle. Gonna go to bed. It is only like 9 p.m., but that sounds so nice. So good night. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is so dark, but it is almost 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I got my latest vest on. I have already walked for about an hour. I got straight to work today because I just have so many things to do today. My brother's coming at 9 to record our podcast. I have work stuff. I have that wedding video to finish. I have to do all of our Easter prep for camaraderie. So I'm actually going with my brother to the church because their cafe's at the church after we're done recording so that I can knock out all that. But I'm also going to bring my computer so I can edit while things are baking. And I got straight on the walking pad at like 6:45 this morning. Also, I got 8 hours of sleep the last 2 nights and still woke up between 6 and 6:30. That feels very good. I just made myself, try to get this without shaking the whole thing, I just made myself some oats because I was getting really hungry. I don't usually eat this early, but I was like, well, we're recording at 9. I probably should eat now because I'm not going to eat later, and then I'm going to go to the church, and then I'm going to get busy. So I'm going to keep walking, do some more work for about 30 minutes probably, and then get ready for the podcast, get all my stuff together to go to the church after the podcast, and then I'll take you guys with me through all the Easter prep. And then I'm literally going to be there till like 9 p.m. tonight because then I'm staying there until my husband and I serve in the youth group at like 6. It's going to be all day at the church, which is great. Get to walk in and eating my oats. I already had some tea, and we're going to work and then podcast. It is cafe time. On our list is Paris-Tein cookies, lavender lemon, blueberry white chocolate chip scones, banana bread, chocolate Cadbury egg cookies, and blueberry muffins. And I am doubling up the recipe on all of those things, so it's gonna be a lot, baby. Forgot to show you guys, but I made the cookies and blueberry muffins are going in the oven now. Okay, we have Paris-Tein cookie dough done, and I'm watching Bugs Life in spirit of spring. I need to chill this, and then I need to bake one of them to test it. Here's my tester cookies of the Cadbury. So good. I realized I can't make the scones. Of course the freezer goes off right when I start it. It's so loud. I can't make the scones because I used all the blueberries for the blueberry muffins. So I might have to do those ones. I'm gonna be here again tomorrow. So I might have to do those ones tomorrow after I've gone to Costco. But I can do the banana bread. And then we're done baking. Now it is time to clean up. Look how gigantor these are. They're huge, but they're so delicious. There are Paris tea cookies, which is our specialty. It's my favorite cookie that we've ever made, and then you just do flaky salt on the top. Also, I'm not wearing gloves because I'm not selling these. These are just for tester cookies for me and friends. Those Paris tea cookies, I ate my quarter. They are so good. That might be my favorite cookie. Full stop. I'm going to go deliver these to the staff so that they can try them. Spoiler alert. They love the cookies. And I just need to make our chalkboard sign that advertises the Cadbury egg cookie. The banana bread is out, and I'm officially done baking everything, done with the signs, done with the dishes. I just need to let these cool a little bit, tinfoil, label them, and put them in the freezer. I'm gonna make myself an egg bagel sandwich because it's like 2:30 and I realized I didn't eat lunch. So we need to do that. Do you see all that? That's salt. It came out so fast. I gotta get rid of that. It's the end of the vlog. We had a great evening, right?
Yeah.
And we need to go home. I finished all the cafe stuff, and then my brother and I got dinner, and Caden ate dinner with us.
It was very good.
And then we got Thai food, and then we went and were leaders in youth and played a bunch of 9 Square.
A lot.
And it was very fun. And now we're very tired. It's time to go.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you next week. And
Sure.
I guess I'll tell you guys how Easter went. It was probably crazy.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay, bye.